My name is Dr. Milan Moore, and prior to Market America, I was an orthopedic surgeon in the Seattle, Washington area.
And I'm Sandra Moore, and I'm a stay-at-home mom. We were really introduced through the products. We weren't really looking for business, we were really just started off as customers. For me, being a stay-at-home mom, and because it was my girlfriend who was one of the distributors, it seemed really, initially, it started off like it would just be fun to do together, something that we could do together. And part of the reason that it was appealing was because as a physician, you know, Milan's an orthopedic surgeon, he was never home. He was working, he'd get up at 4 in the morning, he was working, he'd get home at 7 at night. So basically I was really, you know, pretty much like a single mom because he was just always at work.
I had a business. I really wasn't interested in having a second business. That didn't have any appeal to me. But what did have an interest for me is the notion that I was introduced to that perhaps, and I had never considered this in my entire life, perhaps I would get a chance to spend some time with my wife and my kids. I would schedule time with my kids on the weekends. It had to be a specific time on a specific weekend to actually see them when they were awake. I'd sneak into their rooms and look at them when they were asleep. But for years, I really never saw my kids when they were awake except during these scheduled times. Once I saw this business model, I'd never seen anything like it. I was an orthopedic, not only an orthopedic surgeon, but I was an economics major at Yale when I went to as an undergraduate. I'd never seen anything like it, and I sort of wondered why hadn't I been introduced to a concept like this before? And in part, it was because before Market America, this concept didn't exist. First, you hope that it might work, and then you start to believe that it might work, and then it starts to actually work. Then you know you found something real, something that can change not only your life, but other people's lives.
His work schedule now is way better.
So for me, the greatest benefit has been that time that I've really purchased back for myself so that I can spend time with my wife and spend time with my kids. I didn't miss my son runs track. I didn't miss a single track meet the entire season last season, and that's remarkable. I would look around and
team doctor.
I became the team doctor for the football team.
For most of our marriage, I didn't get to see him. We didn't really do that much together. And after so many years, you kind of wonder, like, who is that person? You know, I wasn't even sure I really knew who he was anymore, and I'm not sure he knew who I was at that point. So being able to be together, we've actually almost started over again, getting to know each other and developing a relationship. It's been great.
We have lunch together, we go to the gym together, we do hot yoga together as a family, and we go to our kids' events. It's what I had hoped for in a family life, but as a physician, you have this notion that you're going to sacrifice that for your career. But it's possible to do both. Well, certainly there are things that make Market America unique. Many people would say it's the products. They certainly have unique products that can't be found anywhere else. They're life-changing products, and the quality is unparalleled. I have never seen products that have been so diligently researched and that I can have so much faith and belief in because I've used them myself and I use them with my patients. But I would actually say it's the business model, it's the business plan that truly makes it unique. I have not seen any other economic model that has been of so much benefit to the average person.
The ourshop.com website is great. And I think the invention of the Shop Buddy, there's just nothing to beat it, because as soon as I show anybody who's shops, which is everybody, once I explain how that Shop Buddy works, they get so excited that they go on and they certainly register as customers and start shopping through there.
I would strongly recommend that everybody evaluate Market America, in part because we're in changing economic times. And even as a physician, I think that economic security is fleeting. So everyone needs a plan B. Everyone needs a backup plan so that they can ensure financial security for them and their families.